Morning here on KCAL9, we'll be bringing you some very helpful gardening tips.
That's right, and this morning our green expert Nick Federoff is in the garden to show us some strap plants. He spoke with our Dave Gonzalez and Sandra Mitchell.
In the garden today, we are talking about strap plants. Sandra, do you know what strap plants are?
I don't, but I know who's going to tell us
we have Nick Federoff with us. Nick from Things Green.
I'll tell you this much. I wish my parents used this kind of strap on me when I was a kid. Oh, I'll tell you. Strap plants. Strap plants are plants that have leaves that look like straps. That's what they are. They don't have, these are their actual leaves. They don't really look like traditional leaves off of a tree or anything like that. But
is this a grass?
Yeah,
you know, it's not a really good question. Yeah, these are actually three very different, distinct kind of plants. And they're not grasses. These are actually called, they're small shrubs, for lack of better words. This one right here with these big fat leaves, this is an agapanthus. Agapanthus, a lily of Nile.
Right?
Yeah, you've seen them. They had that real big purple and white flowers on them. This right here is called a fortnight lily or an morea. And then the other one we have over here is called a daylily. Now, all these are pretty much spring and summer flowering plants. That's why we have them here right now, because they get big and bulky and ugly. So in order to have them grow beautifully, what we do is that we have to divide. And once we divide them, we conquer them. Okay? So what we're going to have you do is actually separate the plants.
Okay.
And there's different ways that you can do that. The tools of the trade are a knife. So I'll give you an example here. Dave, why don't you start hacking away through here and see if you can't get any part of the plant. Now you want to get some root with it while you're doing it. And if it doesn't come easily, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, just go right through the table, no problem. We've got another one in the back.
I cut the table.
Okay, now just pull it out. Pull that thing out. Look at that. Yeah, yank it. Attaboy. All right.
Look at that, huh?
Look at that. You just cut it.
Yes, sirree.
Okay? Now that's the start of it. Okay, and then what we do is we actually could knock off all this soil, and then the plants will actually separate. Now, talk about separating a little bit easier. Let's go over here. And when you start pulling these plants, and you start tugging, and you start pulling, you're going to get what we call plantlets.
Plantlets? Yeah,
we'll get the plantlets at us. Oh, there you go. You got a couple of them. Now, look at this. There's no root on here, on this one, so we throw this away.
Okay.
But look at these. Oh, they're gorgeous. Look at all those roots on there. Now what we're going to do is, again, tools of the trade. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a section, and we're going to go about 6 inches, and we're just going to lop it right off at about the 6 inch. A little bit more, a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more. Right about there.
6 inches.
Yeah, 6 inches. And you know what? And if that doesn't work with your hand printers or secateurs, you just go ahead and use any kind. Yeah. Now you've got your plantlet. Now what I would do.
That goes in the ground?
Yeah. What I would do is I would just take and remove these. This little bit right
you're
here.
whittling it down to nothing there.
Yeah. But you know, this plant's going to get this big in a year or so.
Out of that?
Yeah. So what you can do, you can give these away. You can sell them. People buy them for 25 cents a piece. Now what we want to do is hold that right in the center right here.
Okay.
Right there. And then we're going to take a little dirt, and Dave, pound that around that plant. Pound that around that plant like that. You see what we're doing? Yeah, there you go. All right, now we're rocking and rolling. Now, all you got to do is water that plant. You can give them away, and the rest is history. Wow. So that's what's really exciting about this. Now, if you come to my website, thingsgreen.com, I have instructions and PDFs that you can have for everything that we do here on KCAL9, and so you don't have to miss anything.
That's what you're getting for Christmas.
I like it, a strap plant.
A strap plant. And like again, take them and give them to friends, give them to relatives, give them to people you don't like. The real aggressive ones, you want to do that too.
Very good.
But yeah, you could take that and just like this.
Cool. That's how you do it. Thank you, Nick.
That's it.
All right, Nick.
That's simple.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Very good. Thank you.
And you can go to KCAL9.com for more information.